Hi, I'm Ajman. Today we are going to learn about .NET coding standards. Why coding standard matters in .NET or any other languages, but coding standard matters for in all the languages. There are three significance we should know why coding standard matters. Traffic rules for codes. Standard ensures everyone follows the same path. If everyone follows the same path, the code will be clean, easy to read. When it comes to clean code, it will be self-explaining and maintainable. Professional quality. Good standard makes the code look polished. The naming convention. The naming convention is also a main thing. Classes and method should be in a Pascal case. Pascal case means if you have a two word standard details, student details, S should be caps and D should be a caps. When it comes for variables or fields, it should be a camel case. The word which comes from student age, S should be small and A should be caps. When it comes for constants, we should use only uppercase with underscore. Clean code structure. Proper indentation. We should use 4 spaces for every line of code we write. Meaningful names for the variables. We shouldn't write any variables name as where x is equal to 5 or 6 something. We should provide a proper name why we are using that variable. Comments. If you are using a method or if you are writing a method, we shouldn't write comments what does the method do. We should write comments why we are using that method in this way of code why we have written. That is the what comments are. Here you can see the good and bad codes. Here if you see a if class which is not properly coded, here we don't know where the curly braces opens and where the close. When it comes to good code, it is very clear. You can see where the curly braces opens and closed. Keep method small and focused. It comes under solid principle. Single responsibility. So one method is equal to one purpose. Break down complex tasks. If you are having more logics in a single method, split into smaller ones. Reusable function. We should create methods which we use in multiple areas, multiple times. Instead of using the same code as we are copying and pasting the same code in every logic, we should use a method which is reusable, and we will be calling this method. It will be clean and structured. Error handling. Error handling is a process which everyone should follow. Like try catch. In the try, we will be implementing all the data, all the logics and everything. We will be providing error messages and error scenarios. We will be go through it in the logic. But if any exception occurs in the catch area, we will be having which line the error exception occurs. It will be a proper way of message will be provided by the code. So try catch is a must thing we need to do. As I said earlier, reusable method. This is an example for the reusable method shown in the screen. Project organization. It is a folder structure. We will be having architecture video as soon as possible, but I will explain it in small way. In the models folder, we should have only the models, like called as entities in .NET. So the service folder, we should have only the service, student service and teacher service. In the interface folder, we should have only the interfaces for these services. Why we need to align this folder is like we can able to segregate where the things are. In the service folder, we can say here only the services will be there. In the model, here is the model will be there. If you messed up with these things, we can't able to segregate. We need to search where the services are, where the models are. So project organization is an important thing. As I said, solid principle, single responsibility principle. In the students repository, we should save only the students. Code should be there. When it comes for student prints, the student print details should be in a student print repository. So this is the way of single responsibility principle. Better than before. Instead of one class doing everything, split responsibility into focused classes. Pro tips for clean code. Use where carefully. Avoid magic numbers. What is magic numbers or magic words? Don't, like, what I'm saying is avoid magic numbers is we shouldn't hardcode any values or any strings. Instead of hardcoding the things, we need to align it in a constant and we should assign this value. So upcoming developers can able to see what are the things we have used as a variable, constant variable, so that it will be proper. We can use the, we can, if you want to change the values, we can change in the constant, it will be automatically changed instead of changing into one by one by a line. This is the one main thing I like to say. It's a keyword, Control K and Control D in Visual Studio. I don't know about the VS Code, but when it comes to Visual Studio, Control K and Control D, we will be using it for aligning the code. Before committing the code to the Azure or any deployment area, we should align the code. So if you align the code, it will be proper and very clean. So we use Control K and Control D to align the code. This is how the proper coding standard will be. Thank you. Let's see in the next video.